Well, good afternoon. Welcome to Take Those Off, Roy Orbison. You look like Ronnie Millsap. Look like
There's a stranger in my
you
house.
look like a big geek in those. We're back, episode number 31. Been a while. I don't remember why we didn't do it.
Tresa y uno.
What does that mean?
31.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get Jim to do one, guys, so I apologize.
No, it's not all Jim.
He's been putting us on the back burner.
It's not all Jim.
I've been just itching to get back.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm sure they've been itching for you to get back, too.
I've heard a lot of comments.
Yeah. I have.
Our boy Robert J. Yeah, he
Robert
did.
J.
He gave you a couple comments the other day.
He gave me a couple comments.
I believe.
But they cannot be said on air.
No. Well, they might can.
Well, who knows? About to be your favorite time
But
of
I don't think you'd like it.
Well, I got a comment for him, Sab. He will know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and maybe the most technology
Would you tell?
unsound human on earth. Like, we're doing this new thing. Well, it ain't new, where we send money electronically, which is, the past 30 years, that's what people do.
yeah.
You send money electronically. Or do you still do it? What's the name of it? Western Union or whatever.
No, I don't
They
do that
gotta
anymore.
Tap it in.
I don't do that anymore.
But we pay people with this arbiter pay thing. Wasn't my call, but that's what we're doing. And you got to get signed up to do it. And everybody could do it but Robert J. Morrow. So it's took him a while, but he says he's finally got signed up.
Yeah,
So
we'll see.
he deserves a gold star for that.
Yeah. I was going to say it's about to be our
Him and
favorite.
old Dugal.
Would you let me talk, or are you just going to sit over and...
Stop interrupting me!
It's about to be our favorite time of year.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, well, it needs to not be 85 degrees.
Don't think it matters.
Got Bo and poor little Tucker about got bit by a copperhead at the farm. Yep. Going to the Texas shooting house of an afternoon.
Walking.
Yes.
Was it in the leaves or was it in
It
the
was
grass?
in kind of a logging road. It had some leaves on it, and it was laying straight with its head up, pointing right at them. They got to about 2 feet from it and saw it. Yeah. So you need to kind of watch your step.
I've been looking down, and I've been walking in some shady areas.
Yeah.
And I've been a little overconfident stepping. You stepping with confidence through the woods.
If you're ever going to get bit by a copperhead, this will be the time of year you do it.
Yeah, this is where they get wild.
Yep.
And
Yep.
they shed over their eyes this time of year, too.
So let's get in a little coaching discussion. I talked about this being our favorite time of year because we start, believe it or not, 30 days from today. 31 days from today is our first practice, November 3rd.
Yeah.
It is October 3rd as
Yeah.
we tape this.
Yeah. Holy cow.
Yeah.
I got it kind of when we were driving up to the clinic, which that clinic's the same time every year, just kind of like something in you
Yeah.
just kind of shifts, and it's like it's time for basketball.
Yep.
And, you get your mind starts thinking,
Yep.
gonna do this, gonna try this, gonna
Yep.
It's
It's here. So, what do your first 15 days of practice before the first game, what are you most concerned about?
That's a big old block of time, 15 practices.
Well, I remember last year after our first practice, you were not a happy camper,
I don't
and we
remember
won a
that.
state championship. So,
I don't remember.
yeah, I do.
What's wrong with him? What's wrong? I don't know, girl.
That's exactly what they asked me.
I don't know.
Why is he in such a bad mood coming into today too?
Yeah. Well, what I really look for is, how competitive are our practices? I mean, how bad are we fighting? Are we just going through the motions, or do we kind of got some to have that killer instinct in them? Obviously, we got to be in shape. We're going to get up and down, and every coach every single coach is worried, I'm not going to get this in. I'm not going to get this in. I'm not going to know what to do against 3/4 court trap.
Right.
You know, and I don't know. Finally, a few years ago, I just figured, you know what? We ain't going to get it all in, so who cares? And we just got to be really good at a couple things, and hopefully by the first game you can see it just a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
And that's what we try to do is pick out 3 things that we're going to do. And that's what our focus is going to be. We're going to be great at these 3 things because you can't be great at everything. But I don't know. What about you when you did it? What were your
my biggest concern was conditioning.
Yeah.
That we were, you know, and then the next one was learning how to practice. You know, practicing the right way and practicing hard for 2 hours, and that was really my 2 big things. I didn't get overly. Well, I mean, I did a little bit, but I didn't really get overly panicked about we couldn't run this or we couldn't run that.
Yeah.
I thought those first 2, especially the first 10 days, first 2 weeks were about conditioning, and they were about learning how to practice.
I
you know,
like
you got
that.
to do the drills. You got to, you know, I'm a big game speed guy.
Yeah. I like how you said that learning how to practice because we talk about that every single day at the end of our practice. We let them talk.
Yep.
What do you guys think? And then they immediately start talking about this one right here had a good practice today. Having a good practice is something that's very important in our culture in Donut basketball is having a good practice.
Yep.
You know, and we talk about there's 3 people that can never have a bad practice. Number 1 is the head coach. Number 2 is your best player. Number 3 is your point guard.
Yep.
They can't let, well, my boyfriend broke up with me today, or me and mom are fighting, or I made an F on a test. When the ball gets out there and it gets thrown up, it's time to be a gamer, and everybody's counting on you to be a gamer. And like, as a coach, have you ever had a bad practice as a coach?
Oh yeah.
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 And then
You know what?
probably thought practice was bad afterwards too.
Yep. You know what I've always found amazing? There's really no reason for this, but how I felt going into that practice, if I was like, you know, if it was the middle of January and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't never tell them that. But if I ever felt that way, that's the way we practiced.
Yeah. And it's amazing because coaches will come in and they'll be like, man, we ain't got no energy at practice. How do you have energy at practice? Or,
Yeah.
you know, you've heard a couple coaches come talk to us after we play them in the summers, like, how do you get him to play like that? How do you get him to play like that? And I can't get my kids to talk. I can't, you know, I was having a discussion with somebody the other day about, you know, being competitive. Okay, well, if I don't show it
Yep.
as a coach, don't expect them to do it.
No.
If you're a deadhead and you come into practice and you are boring and you are lame and you don't have a plan and you don't act like you're excited to be there, don't expect them to show up and be excited to be there. They're not going to do it.
Yep.
You know, and I'm like JoJo the circus chimp. You know.
Well, you are ADHD.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
pretty sure.
we'll get into that too in a minute. Especially like in a game. I've tried to before just kind of sit there calm and relax and cross my legs and think I'm Coach K, and I just can't do it.
Yeah.
And I am who I am.
Well,
And your kids know that too.
Yeah.
It's like, why is he not up? Why is he not up?
Yep.
And you got to coach how you coach, but boy, you better show them some energy. You better show them how to be competitive.
I was always a big believer in. We talked about that time of January and February of throwing in some new things, not necessarily new offenses or defenses, but a couple new drills, just, you know, to break up the monotony. I used to do that
Yeah.
a bunch.
I think throwing in a fresh competitive drill of any kind, but like a shooting drill
Yeah.
where they're competing against one another, and we're always looking for new shooting drills that are competitive.
You know how, as coaches, we know that it's a really good drill is if they hate it.
Yes. We did the one with the trash can last year at the end. We threw that one in there where they circled around the trash can and they had to sprint.
Yeah.
Or you can do the old tip drill. Who was doing that?
I don't know, but
That was at the.
girls have a hard time doing this tip drill.
Oh yeah.
They don't
Full
grasp
court.
it. That's why a lot of them can't shoot a jump shot because they don't grasp the concept of at the peak of their jump.
Yeah, they just catch it and throw it.
Yeah, they catch it down here. And
All right,
throw it.
stop. Everybody do push-ups. Boom. Try it again.
Yeah.
All right, stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, those first 15 practices are really important, but I think setting the tone for these are our standards. This is what you're going to do every day, and then you got to enforce it. I think that's a huge thing.
And again, my famous saying, not famous, but my saying, it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah.
I mean, after the first practice last year, were you thinking we were going to be state champions?
No.
Because you were mad.
Yeah, I was mad. You should be excited about the first practice of the year.
And we really weren't.
No. You should be excited about the first practice of the year. And I know it was in the morning.
Yeah.
And it might be in the morning again this year.
Yeah.
So some of that's part of it.
Yeah.
But I expect them to come out and to be excited and that they want to be there and that they're going to show a competitive drive of some kind at practice. And when they don't do that, it's a little disappointing.
Yeah. My worst practices were always the second practice.
Yeah,
Second practice.
letdown.
Yeah, it was the newness of practice.
Our first practice
over there
used to
sore.
be great every
Yeah.
year, and then I was always preaching, anybody can have a good day today. Today's the easiest day of the year to have a great day. First day of practice.
Yep.
Everybody's excited about it.
Well,
what else you got, Jim?
Well, we went up to the MBCA coaching clinic.
Yep.
You got honored as Class 4 Coach of the Year, and you got big league.
Yeah.
And you took the worst picture in the history of man with your eyes closed. And,
What else?
that's about it, but you did get big leagued.
And
Who big leagued you?
I don't remember.
Yeah, you do.
No.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
And then Sharon Collins was there. I didn't even know he was in the picture with me either. Somebody said, "Why didn't you stand next to Sharon Collins?" I was like, that guy looked like he ate Sharon Collins. I don't, Didn't look like the same one.
He's put on a few.
Yeah, but it was a pretty good clinic. Not bad. I wasn't impressed. Last year's was better.
It was. The practice we watched was better.
Yeah, the
We watched
Mizzou
the
women's
women practice. It was
better.
better than last year. But
that-
still, I wasn't overly impressed with their talent level.
No, they're in trouble.
They're in.
They're in trouble.
That's not enough talent to beat South Carolina or
Not even compete with them. That guy from SIU Edwardsville, I kind of liked him.
That
had
was a
some
Baroni
pretty-
guy, Brown
yeah.
Baroni. Yeah.
He had some good sets.
Mm-hmm.
I liked new stuff, and it was stuff I think I'm going to use a couple of them. So I got them. I don't know. It's a pretty good time.
Yeah. I always enjoy the ride up there because I enjoyed it this year because it kind of brought back some memories of the last time we went to Columbia,
Yeah, I know.
which
I was freaking out a little
Turned
bit
out
too.
okay.
You get on the Jefferson City deal, and then you exit on that little straight strip heading to Columbia, and you got these big old huge ridges on this side, and these big old fields, crop
Well,
fields on the left. I'm
yeah.
just like,
I was thinking about basketball. You were thinking about Missouri River Bucks. Is
yeah, that's
what you
what
were
I was,
thinking about.
that's exactly
By
what I
the
was
way,
thinking about.
how did your you went up for a football game last Friday night? How did your Missouri River hunt go?
It was uneventful, but I did see deer, and I could have killed the deer. And they said they're everywhere. So,
How many hunters you see?
I seen one guy pulled in. He was parking when I got there. I don't know. I probably seen about 3 other trucks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there wasn't a lot, and there may be a reason because I don't know. It's just a different area. I wasn't familiar with it. I was looking for deer sign, and I didn't see any. There was no.
I guess you
acorns.
took the love swing in there.
Oh yeah, dude, you dang right.
Bet
Speaking
that was
of that,
I bet that was impressive.
oh, it
if
was
people
impressive.
are watching, yeah.
Besides, if they see me trying to climb up that tree, because if you've ever done the whole mobile hunting thing, which I know you never have, but some of the people that watch have, and you're deciding what tree you're going to get into, and you're like, that one's a little big, but I think it'll work. And I started trying to climb up a big tree is awful. It was just terrible, and you got to sling the strap around and try to catch it and get it on there.
Did you walk through some snaky spots?
Yeah, a little bit snaky, just because a little tall grass, but it wasn't bad because I stayed up on the levee. I was too big of a sis to dip off in the deep cover,
Yeah.
but I guess that's where they were.
Go ahead and show your gadget.
I got a
You're the
gadget today,
guy.
everybody. this hooks.
By the way, he did not invent this. He got this off somebody.
I did not invent this.
Okay,
I did not invent this.
Okay.
Jimbo wants everybody to know that I did not invent this.
That's right.
So anyway, if you're like me and you mobile hunt, when a climbing stand, a hang-on stand, a saddle, or any of those type of things.
Will
you let me talk?
That is basically code because nobody will let you hunt
What's that
on
mean?
their place.
That's it.
So you have to go to public.
Well, if you got to go to public, or if you need to, here's the next thing. You can't hunt in the same ladder stand you've hunted in for 40 years, and then you get busted by every deer. Eventually, they don't come to the corn piles no more.
Here we go.
And you got to go where the deer are.
Here we go.
So anyway, let me tell
Here
my
we
story.
go. Yeah.
You know, and you're climbing up the tree, and then you got to have your bow rope or whatever. Sometimes it gets tangled up, or you forgot it, and then you got to try to carry it up the tree or have it on the climber while you're climbing up. I came across this a few years ago, and it's been the coolest thing ever. So what this is a 25-foot dog leash from Harbor Tool and Freight, and I sawed off the handle. You can't see it on camera, but I sawed off the handle. You know how you hold the dog leash? The retractable part where you stop it. That gets rid of that. And then got this little, it's a hunting company that makes these little pouches. And it's got a little molly clip. You can hook that to your belt, or if you got any kind of bag with molly deal on there, you can hook it on there and it snaps. But anyway, it's retractable. So you have that on you, hook it up to your bow or your gun, or your basically a gun, a crossbow, while you're going up a tree, and this you keep climbing up, and then when you get up there, just reach around and pull it up. Then you want to lower it down. Well, you just lower it down, just drop it down. You don't have all that tangled up spaghetti-o mess, and it's hooked to me, so I have it hooked on my saddle.
Or you could just tie a rope to a ladder stand.
Yeah, if you hunt in the same single spot every single time,
I don't hunt in the same single spot.
Then don't do that. But, you know, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool little deal. Yeah, that's the gadget of the day, guys.
So we have not done a podcast since me and you went on opening morning.
Yeah, it's 3 weeks. It's been a long time. It's been at least 3 weeks.
I'm here to report that you were a big scaredy cat of hogs.
Yeah, I was.
Because I was going to walk up.
I'm pretty sure we talked about this the last time we was on here.
I don't think we've done one since then.
Okay, well, go on.
Well,
first off, you told me we have a great chance of running into hogs.
Well,
over the giant piles.
We don't have corn at the Double F for the 64th time.
So I come strapped. I got my gun with me.
Well, yeah.
I mean, my pistol.
And your other 43 gadgets that you got. But anyway.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk up this hill, and you said, I'm going to go about 2 ridges over here. And I'm like, well, okay.
No, I said I was going to go by the shooting house.
And go on up.
And go up the ridge a little bit. Well, I didn't know. I mean, I've only been out there once, so it ain't like I know it like a map.
Well, so I get up, my stand's right off a logging road, so I get down off my stand, and I take about 5 steps, and I see you. You're hunting. He hunted about 60 yards from my stand. Yeah.
I didn't realize the path was that close until daylight. Everything's different in the dark, you know.
Yeah.
No deer.
No, we didn't see anything.
No deer. We got blowed at, which I think is probably you who got blowed at.
Yeah. No, it was probably you who were.
I was quiet. You couldn't hear me.
Yeah. And we got no acorns at the farm. At Double F.
Acorns I didn't think there was going to be very much, but up where I hunt, they were. I went Sunday evening, and they were everywhere. Like it's on this logging road. It's on top of a ridge, and it's usually if there's acorns there. So I'm driving, looking on the ground, and then they're everywhere.
Yeah, it's really weird because I've talked to different people, and it depends on where you're at. Like I talked to a guy that said one part of C Highway had no acorns.
Yeah.
And the farther you went down C Highway, they had lots of acorns.
So I don't know. I think a lot of that could be that rain. I think that guy up there said they got 7 inches of rain over when it come all that week of just like rain.
Yeah.
I don't know if some of that knocked some of them out early of the tree.
Yeah.
Or what. I don't know if what's on the ground is the only thing that's falling, but they're falling around the school, too.
But
those big white oaks around the school, they're falling.
We are starting to get pictures now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which is good because I wasn't getting any pictures, but now we are.
The ignorance is about to commence.
Yep.
It's building. It's building.
at my place, the next 2 weeks is going to be really good.
Yeah. I've
It's
been
always a
listening to a
little
lot of
early out there.
podcasts because I've been doing lots of driving.
Yeah.
And the Dr. Grant Woods and all these other guys have said this before. It's like the one thing that they can take away that is pretty close to patternable is if you're hunting in the stand and it's a good day, like you see bucks chasing does and stuff like that, it's probably going to be the same thing around that time period the next year.
Yeah. Well, it is at my farm.
And me and my buddy that we hunt, ours, it was right around like the October 11th to 14th, 15th time period that, you call the lull, that they go absolutely
The lull is after that.
berserk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is at the farm, too. Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm lowering my standards this year. I'm bloodthirsty. I'm lowering them.
You ain't killed deer in a while, have you,
It's
Jim?
been a while, but I was fixing
Go ahead
to
and tell
change.
us last buck that you killed. Tell us the story.
I just chasing doe, just killed it.
With a gun, with a...
Gun.
Oh. How many years ago?
I don't know. I don't really know right offhand.
3 years? 4 years?
It might have been 5 years.
Yeah. It's time to punch a tag.
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm not eating another tag. By the way, thanks for the picture on the thumbnail last week.
I thought that was very intuitive
And thanks
and creative.
And thanks for everybody that helped him get that.
Yes, thank you, everyone. That was one of the best thumbnails.
Who was that, by the way?
I can't give up my sources,
Yeah.
but it was Robert Brown.
Robert, downtown Robert Brown.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
And if anybody wants to see that picture, it's hanging up in the office.
Yeah.
So right next to some other big buck hunters in our office that we
Yeah.
hang that picture up too sometimes.
Well, we're going to put that picture on thumbnail this week of you with your eyes closed in Columbia. That was
I don't know what
when
happened.
you got
there.
big league.
I don't know. You know me. I mean, say hello.
And
Hey,
well, like
Just like
hey, you got big
over
league.
there like a kid in the corner by myself. It's like, well, I know you guys win this all the time. It's kind of a big deal. It's like Jim's got a couple people working on my shadow box for the hallway right now. Crap fire.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you even got big leagued by someone in your area.
Would you stop?
All right. I got down here. You want to talk about fall sports?
Yeah, I guess so.
Go ahead.
Foosball is 3-2.
Yeah.
3-2 on the year.
By the way,
Went up to MMA, which is a crazy school, by the way. All boys, $43,000 a year to go. You got to pay them up front.
good job to Coach Hampton and Coach Skiles, a.k.a. Jughead, a.k.a. Little Caesars.
Hot and ready is
Little
what we were
Caesars.
told. Skiles.
Little Caesar Skiles.
Yeah, I think I got a pizza picture we're going to put on the thumbnail, too.
Yeah,
of him.
big guy.
He loves some pizza,
Yes.
likes Little Caesars especially,
Yeah.
because it's hot and ready.
Okay.
But anyway, they're doing really good. We do have a couple injuries on the team, as this time of year, that goes. So
Yeah.
they got 4 regular season games left.
Got a home game next week.
Home the last 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
Pow, pow, pow.
Yeah.
So,
After the AD scheduled them a little 5-week
yeah.
road trip.
Bill, jeez. That wasn't totally my fault, but anyway. They're doing it good. Baseball's kind of on a little tear here.
Yeah.
Above 500. Oh, Junior's riding high right now.
Yep.
And as he should be.
Yep.
Had a good win versus Zenith yesterday. And I believe Naylor comes to town today. I think they got a pretty athletic group.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
And volleyball's getting a couple wins here and there.
Softball just
Softball's doing really good.
won 9 in a row. I think they got beat since then, but they
Yep, and they got districts coming up
got a
pretty soon at Fredericktown.
got a
And
legitimate shot.
they got a legitimate chance. The door's open.
Yep, path is there.
So anyway, cross country's doing really well too. Mila Scrimshire probably got a great chance to go to state again, and probably a little bit of a shot, I would say, of being an all-stater, which would be a great big deal at that level. Because you got to run, dude.
Yeah.
She'll have to run probably a sub 25K, and she's all over it right now. So Good things going. What else you got?
You got anything on the Jimmy Kimmel?
I don't like Jimmy Kimmel. He's a low life. He should probably be in jail for all the things that he's been accused of doing. And, he don't deserve to be on TV. He's just a low life. And I love to see justice being served to these people that have no filter and they can say whatever they want to about mocking the dead and personal attacks and everything else and make up stories about people. It's nice to see justice served.
Yep.
And even
Although
though
they put him back on.
Yeah. Well, I heard his ratings is 70% lower since he's come back on. So, whatever. And here's what I don't like. There was Republicans, wasn't Ted Cruz, it was that other guy, came out and said, we're getting into dangerous area when we're doing that. It's a shame that they canceled the show. What's his name? He's kind of weird looking in the face, and he's got a beard. He's older. He's tried to run for president before. It's not Ted Cruz, because Ted Cruz is a guy from Florida, I think. What's this guy's name? Oh, heck, I don't know. But anyway.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah, not a big fan of him at all, or ever been, or that Colbert guy or anything else. They want to get on there and mock Christians and talk bad about Jesus and everything else like that and make jokes about it. And I just think ain't got no use for them people.
No, me neither. You got any stories? This is going to be a short one.
Yeah,
unless you come up with
might
something.
be a little short one. You said we was just going to ad-lib today.
Well, we didn't do very good ad-libbing.
Well, usually my ADHD kicks in. And
you do have ADHD, which is a whole nother broad subject we could get into.
We could get into it.
Pertaining to this.
Give a kid a pill. Go in the corner, take a pill, leave me alone. I think here's some stuff. There's a lot of people that I've seen, they need all of that. That is totally true. But you just hear stories that they're probably misdiagnosed. The ADHD kids, like 70%. I don't remember the number exactly. I have to look it up. Of kids that are misdiagnosed. And then they just start giving them stuff. One of them is, I think it was Chris Kaman.
Yep.
And he played on the Los Angeles Clippers. He played on a couple other teams. This big, muscled up, white post player who was just like a mediocre player at best. I mean, he's in the NBA, so he's one of the greatest players on earth, but nobody noticed him. Well, anyway, he's having trouble. So he got diagnosed with ADHD. I think they put him on Ritalin or something like that. And coach would draw up plays at at the quarter or timeouts or whatever. He couldn't remember them.
Yeah.
And he'd forget defenses and plays and all that. And he still made it to the NBA with all that. So then I guess when he got a little money, he went to a different doctor that studies the brain and stuff like that. He took him off of that, which he'd been on for years.
And he turned into an all-star.
Yeah, he was an all-star.
Yep.
And it's like everybody knew him after that. They called him the caveman, and his points went up, his rebounds went up. There's some truth to that. I don't know how deep you want to jump into that, but I know I'm probably got it. I know my brother's probably got it.
Not probably. You got it.
Yeah.
That, and you're a little particular.
Yeah, well, yeah, slightly.
Yeah. No, you got it.
Just a tad.
I'm not a physician, but I know you have it.
Yeah. Well, see it, and I mean, I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? The fix for everything is not a pill.
Yeah. You got any stories?
Well, I don't know. You got any stories? I feel like we're missing something here.
We are missing something that was really funny that happened in the last 2 weeks, and I can't remember it. What was it?
Was it something about the liquor?
It was about the liquor.
Yeah.
It was one of your lectures on the liquor.
Well, when you go to a coaching clinic, let me tell you, they like to partake of the liquor. And they are going to do their darndest to try to get you to take part in the liquor. And not only that, Coach Gates bought the liquor for the whole entire coaching clinic.
Yes, he did.
Which I've never seen them do that before.
And
they said there was going to be Mountain Dew, and I really,
yeah, you told me.
I really thought there was going to be Mountain Dew, Jim.
No, he said, let's go to that. I'm like, Coach, you don't. I'm like, Coach Epps, you don't do that. And he's like, well, they're going to have Mountain Dew there. And I'm like, no, they just said that. There's not going to be any Mountain Dew there.
I was going to go there and do a little preaching, Jim.
Yeah, well, they probably could have used it.
Well,
they probably could have used it.
It takes all kinds. But anyway,
Yeah.
that's what they do at the coaching clinic.
And I tell you what else they do.
I go there to learn.
They do throw around the speakers, do throw around the F-bombs.
Yeah, and that's a recent thing, too. That used to not be a big thing unless you seen Cookson from Scott County Central, which I had the pleasure of seeing one time at SEMO Coaching Clinic.
Yeah.
And he had everybody just rolling the whole entire time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was.
I think about not everybody did, but about 3 of the speakers that we listened to threw the F-bomb around. Of course, they got their microphone on, 1,000 people there watching.
Yep.
Whatever happened to not talking like that?
The liquor.
First of all, you're not supposed to talk like that. Whatever happened but to not talking like that around ladies?
Yeah. Or in a public setting as a speaking event.
Yeah, or,
You know what that's called? Bush League. That's what that's called.
Bush League.
If you have to curse,
to get your point across,
that's a sign of uneducated. It's uneducated, it's unclassy when that's what you got to do to get it across.
well, you shouldn't have to do that to get it across in a setting like that.
No. I don't.
But
it's
anyway.
just distasteful. That's what it is, Jim.
I digress. I forgot about your liquor branch you got
yeah,
on.
yes.
The liquor.
The liquor, once it gets in your blood.
Oh, boy.
And then Jim, who is old school, I don't understand.
What do you mean I'm old? Tell me what you mean by
You're
I'm old
usually old school and you're from the old ways.
school. Yeah.
And here I was wearing a wife beater, which is from the old school.
Oh.
And
Well, unfortunately, I had to share a room with him. And he gets to the room and takes his little coaching shirt off. I think it was this one.
yeah, was that one?
And he's got a wife beater on. And it was.
That's what you wear underneath the shirt.
That's not what I got on.
I know,
underneath the
and I
shirt.
can read your shirt underneath
Well, that's
your deal.
better than the way you looked in that wife beater when
No.
you took it. I'm never going to get that.
I mean,
How about-
that's magazine worthy.
Oh my! It was the worst.
That's what we did in the old days.
How could
we
you took
wore
that shirt
a
off?
wife beater underneath a shirt that could
That was
expose
back in the
nip.
70s. The nips. I'm not sure you're supposed to say the nips on the podcast, but you just
I
did.
said headlights.
Well,
But anyway,
That was-
wife beater. It's for old school. And
yeah,
he's
like in
just
the 70s.
busted my chops over a wife beater.
Well, it's because you.
Good grief.
First of all, you don't have the. You don't.
I'm bringing
even
back
though
the
you think
mustache
you-
from the 70s.
Even though you think you're a bodybuilder, you do not have the physique to wear a wife beater.
Oh, yes.
No.
Yes, he does.
No.
Yeah.
No. No.
Well, I better leave that one as
Yeah.
is. And then Jimbo's sitting in his bed in his nightie.
I don't have a
His
90.
daggum nightie.
What's a
And then
90?
he goes, you got to go get me some ice cream. I said, come on, let's go. He goes, oh, no, I'm not going. You got to go get ice cream. And it's like, okay, I guess I'll go get ice
Well, I
cream.
was already, I was
He's
in for the
his
night.
Nightie.
I
his
don't wear a
Long
90.
John
I don't wear a 90.
trouser draws.
I don't wear a 90.
But anyway, we got a lot of things. Got a lot of things coming. Best time of the year, bow season is fixing to
Absolutely.
be the best thing going. We're fixing to get a little conditioning going.
Now, when does that start?
Probably around the October 20th markish, give or take a little. We'll
And-
kind of see how softball goes.
And sometimes we're hoping sometimes in the next 5 years to get our rings.
yeah,
you
we
know.
gotta get them sometime. I wish you'd hurry up and get that scheduled, Jim.
Well, there's no day to schedule it on. I've thrown out a couple dates to you,
Well,
and
we
you
got
shot them down.
We tried to cover up the picture and the banner in the gym to do an unveiling, but it unveiled itself
Yeah,
during school. So
yeah. So the picture and the banner is up.
yeah, and shout out to my boy Jim from JW Woodworks who
Absolutely.
just donated that frame that was very expensive.
And donated the labor to
And
get it put up.
yep, And they're making us a trophy case, too. And they
Yep.
took care of us on the shadow boxes for the All-State kids. So it's nice to be in a great community. But
Yeah.
it's a great time of year. We're jacked up. We're excited about it. You got any good stories, Jim? Any kind of
really
house
don't.
stories?
No,
or-
no house. Next subject. Next subject.
uh,
Moving right on.
Well,
No,
no stories at all.
no, not really. It's just got hogs back on camera. Gonna have to kill them. And that's about it. Just waiting to get in the house.
Them
Tired of living in town.
Yeah, that wouldn't be no fun. Well, I just tell you from experience on building a house, Jim, the waiting is the hardest. And I think that's where we'll leave you today, folks. For Jimbo Blackwell, I'm Adam Epps. This is Ball Bucks and Beards. We're out of here. See ya.